So at number 6 overall, the Chargers get their future of their franchise, Oregon quarterback Justin Herbert. And I know that, and I understand that there's a lot of haters out there for Justin Herbert out of Oregon because he's the prototypical 6'6", big-armed quarterback. But what I will say is that I like Herbert. I actually had him above Tua in this draft, and there are reasons why. I think he has more transferable skills to the NFL in terms of he can stand in the pocket, take a hit, and still deliver the football down the field. He has very good mobility that I think will be very, very underrated once he gets to the NFL, which allows him to move around and create a play with his legs. I think he has, yes, he's a little bit below Tua in terms of his processing speed, learning defenses, but I think part of that is due to the scheme he played in college. Part of that is due to the coaching that Tua was and he had in Alabama. And I think once he gets to the NFL, he learns from these more creative offensive minds. That will build from him. I don't think he's a dumb player. I don't think he's a dumb quarterback that he's been stigmatized as or been given the label as. I think just because you have a strong arm, the strongest in the class, arguably next to Jordan Love, doesn't mean you're a dumb quarterback just because we've seen it before. He has very good, underrated touch and accuracy in the intermediate part of the field. He has a pretty good deep ball. He's decent on the run throwing the ball. He's really effective at throwing screens and dump offs to his back with quick velocity that will help in the screen game with guys like Austin Eckler. I think he's really going to like Mike Williams at receiver. And what the Chargers were looking for was a big athlete with a big arm at their quarterback position. And that's what they have here with Justin Herbert. You know, Anthony Lynn, their organization, they wanted a guy that could make some plays with his feet, not like Phillip Rivers, and Herbert is going to be able to do that for them. I think he fits this team, and they have a good defense already. Herbert can make a couple really nice physical plays, whether it's with his arm or with his legs, and that could potentially put them over the top. I like Herbert a lot. I think he's tough. I think he's a good quarterback for the future. He may take a little bit of time to develop, maybe a little bit longer than Tua does, but I do expect him to be the better quarterback long term, and I do expect him to be the healthier quarterback long term. I will say about Herbert, I think Tyrod probably will be the quarterback for the majority of the early part of the season, and then maybe Herbert will take over about halfway through the year, but we're in an interesting offseason right now where we're not sure if quarterbacks and rookies will be able to learn the same way they have in the past. But I love the pick. I think the Chargers got their guy, West Coast kid to the West Coast team, Justin Herbert of Oregon to the LA Chargers at pick number 6.